Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Rangers Shadows of Almia. It's been a few days since I last recorded the first two episodes, and the first episode has gone up by now, but I don't remember much about it, so I don't know what we're supposed to be doing. We should be searching the schoolhouse thoroughly first. Whatever that means. I, again, don't know what's going on here at all. We're not allowed to go downstairs anymore, that much is obvious. Okay, so we're supposed to be going upstairs. This might be, I said this last episode, but this might be where we get our partner Pokemon. Female student, I haven't seen Janice anywhere. Oh, that's not good. She's dead, isn't she? Yeah, she's very dead. So, my question, for no purposes of my own, really, but just for curiosity's sake, are we... Nope. I was going to ask, are we actually able to go into the girls' dormitory there, because the entire school is in a state of crisis, which is the perfect moment to be a pervert. But apparently, our character is more honorable than that. Of course I am too, I would never. No. How low do you guys think of me? No. I'm not like that when I'm on camera, usually. So what are we actually supposed to do? Because I have no freaking clue. It doesn't appear as if anyone has gone in the basement at least. Yeah, there's a kind of like blockage situation. Okay, we had to go upstairs and then back downstairs. That's what we had to do, because that makes sense. Look, just go look in the schoolyard. That's what I wanted to do in the first place! Oh hey, look at that! It's a stylus that went missing from the staff room. I might have been responsible for that. So now we have to go look around for more stylus. Is that what's going on here? That's definitely what's going on here. Oh, and that actually leads the path to where we need to go to potentially get our partner Pokemon. I really want to get that partner Pokemon. I seem to remember that the boss fight for this area, which is like your graduation, is getting Tangrowth. I don't know when that happens, but I think that happens after getting your partner Pokemon. I think. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure, I'm going to be honest with you. So... we're not getting our partner Pokemon here today because we're going to be capturing a Slakoth, it seems like. Are we? Or are we just gonna have this sneaky guy deal with Slakoth on his own? I mean, he is the bad guy, but I do want to play the game, so... Slakoth capture it is. It's also good for our Pokédex, I suppose. So let's just do this. Come on. There we go. Again, easier said than done with a mouse. This is actually more difficult than it initially would appear. One thing I'm always annoyed by in at least the first game, I think this game as well, probably, yeah, is that any story-related captures you do, you'll release immediately rather than keeping them on your team, which is a little bit annoying. I understand why they do it, because you have some story fights against things like... well, Darkrai at the end of this game, spoilers, he's on the box art. But in the original game, you have a fight against Antaraku Suicune as the final boss. And I think then Rayquaza shows up there as well. I think there's also a Groudon one. Surely there's a Kyogre one somewhere with Rayquaza and Groudon. There's some really powerful Pokemon there, which... well, actually, no, because Rayquaza and Groudon, I'm pretty sure, are actually, secret bosses. They're not even story-related, but you still probably can't capture them, I imagine. Okay, so let's go for another example. Charizard. I think that's the place where you eventually do find Groudon, which, now I think about it, may actually just be a story fight anyway. But Charizard, it's a fairly powerful Pokemon, it's a very good Pokemon to have, and it's not a Pokemon that you're supposed to be able to get at this point in the game. Eventually, there is an area where you can catch not Groudon, well maybe Groudon too, Charizard in that game, and actually capture it. But as of right there, that's a little bit too overpowered to have. So I understand they want to give you that challenge, but without giving you the benefit of actually getting an overpowered Pokemon like that. That being said, this Pokemon Ranger, after one time use, your Pokemon disappears, so you really don't give me that much of an edge giving me these like enemy Pokemon. And I would argue that it will be a lot of fun to actually be able to use those. But hey, what do I know? I'm no game designer, I am a filmmaker. And as such, there's actually a lot of like similar things, like similar ways of thinking, right? Because as a filmmaker, the way you think is mostly, how am I going to show this thing to make the viewer like understand and feel a certain way? And a game designer does the same, but with like an interactive medium, which makes it in some ways more complicated because you don't have control over where your character looks most of the time, unless you're like playing an on-rail shooter like Pokemon Snap, which is an on-rail shooter, really. But even then, you have free camera movement, right? Which obviously in a movie you don't. So that is like the main thing in making a movie, but also in making a game, is guiding your player or viewer throughout what's happening. For instance, what you'll see in a lot of amateur I don't care. Movies, it's just like things, let's just cut to the new shot without thinking about, okay, so at this point when we cut away from shot A, where is the viewer going to be looking at the screen, and then making the shot after that with such a composition that you have something that'll lead your eye from where you were looking in the first place to where like the new point of interest on the new shot is, which makes a very like jumpy and tiresome movie to watch. That is a very basic idea, and I think that if you just like watch movies, you'll eventually like pick up on that, especially now that I've mentioned it. Next time you watch a movie, try to keep an eye out for that. You'll notice that that's how like most cuts are done. Where you're looking, there will be something which then leads your attention towards the new thing to look towards. Games do the same thing, but it's a lot more difficult to get it right because you're less sure of like where the attention of the player is, because they could just be going the wrong way and they could just be skipping all the dialogue, which you can't really do in a movie either. And it's really annoying as a game designer, I imagine, when the player is just skipping all of the dialogue and not paying attention to your story at all, and then ends up complaining about not knowing where to go and the game not giving you a clear enough direction as to where to go. And those kind of players are just the most annoying. Oh wait, that's me. To be fair, I'm not here to play the. Oh, Bidoof actually has a real attack now, and he actually damaged me. Wow. To be fair, I'm not necessarily here just to play the game and entertain myself. I'm here to play the game and entertain you guys, which means that I have less like mental capacity. I am such a horrible player. Mental capacity to actually like pay attention to the game, because otherwise I'd be reading the entire like dialogue out loud, and I said I'm not good at that, so I'm not going to be doing that. Just like long story short, do you run away too? Bidoof, thank you. Long story short, I don't know what I was talking about anymore because I got sidetracked there, which happens a lot to me. My attention span is like real bad. But if you're watching this at this point, you probably already know how bad my attention span is, because this specific video ain't gonna bring in any new people. That's all I'm saying. If you're watching this video, you've been subscribed for a while, probably, because that's the downside, and that's like why Let's Plays don't really do as well anymore on YouTube, I imagine. Because everybody is doing them, and they generally don't really like lend themselves to like what I like to call findability. Other people, professionals, call SEO optimization, which is stupid because SEO already stands for search engine optimization. So if you say SEO optimization, you're saying search engine optimization. Is your optimization is so optimized that you need a second O in there? Really? You have that high of an opinion of your own like SEO. So yeah, no, SEO means search engine optimization. So I always end up saying SEO optimization anyway, because that's like people understand better what you mean when you say that, and it just like fits better within a sentence. But technically speaking, that is incorrect, because the O already means optimization there, and fuck this Pichu. There you go. I needed the Pichu for potential healing in the next fight. I think we're actually gonna get our partner Pokemon here, because we're finally allowed to go outside of the gate, and I'm pretty sure that means we're at least close to getting our partner Pokemon. We're at least going to be seeing some new Pokemon, I imagine, today. And there's this little shit over here. So, yeah, Let's Plays. They don't really lend themselves well to proper SEO, because it's just like episode 325 of this Let's Play series, which nobody is going to join at episode 300 of something, or even like episode 10 of something. And even more so, nobody's going to be looking for that. I don't remember the last time I was like, I could like do with finding a new like Let's Player to subscribe to and just look up Let's Plays. Nobody does that. Well, 99.99993% of people on Earth don't do that. Whereas, like, top 10 videos are very well known to bring in like a lot of views, because people like actively search for those, and when you see that in your suggested feed, you're like, oh, a top 10, like a top 5 Harry Potter PC games list, because that's a video that's doing very well on my channel right now, and people click on it. When people when people see episode 30 of a like Pokemon Let's Play, they're not going to be clicking on that. They're going to be like, huh, that's strange. Why is this on my feed? And it's probably not going to even be on their feed to begin with. There are exceptions to that rule. Actually, let's have a little bit of fun here, shall we? Let's have a little bit of fun. I'm going to go into my YouTube studio, and I'm going to like rank my videos on most views and see how many of them are Let's Play parts. Because I'm willing to bet that in the top 20 videos, I know for a fact that they're like 1 or 2 Let's Play parts, because some of them are actually like named in such a way that they would be like more optimized for SEO. Let's see, views. My number 1 viewed video is a top 10 Pokemon games list with 176,000 views, and Harry Potter PC games list with 72,000, almost 73,000 views. We've got a Pokemon Creepypasta I wrote a long time ago. It's very badly written. Then on the number 4 spot, actually, wow, that's pretty high up. Higher than I expected. We have Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back, episode 19, all secret warp room levels, which I actually like made a video specifically showing all of those. Even though they didn't all fit in one recording, I just like spliced them together and did post commentary for that. Because I was like, people are going to be looking for this. And people did, because it has 35,000 views. And then Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, also episode 19, the secret warp room. I never noticed that both was level episode 19, about the same thing, has 30,000 views. That's the kind of thing people look for. But even then, I am very sure, if I didn't do those as a Let's Play part, but just as normal videos, so just specific standalone videos, they might be at like 50 and 60,000 views at this point. Because just seeing that it's a Let's Play part is going to turn people off that aren't like subscribed to your channel or know you at all. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do now, because I was just mashing through that dialogue. I can talk to you again, right? Let's not save at the moment. Go to Breeze Hill, go west when you leave the building. That's all I need to know. 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 Actually, yeah, please do recharge my styler. So then we have top 10 Crash Bandicoot levels, which also is a Crash Bandicoot video, interestingly enough. And I never really realized that I have a lot of Crash Bandicoot related content in my top 10 like most viewed videos. So maybe I should be doing more of that. We will be actually shortly, not too far from now in the future when the new Crash Bandicoot releases. We'll be. I've actually decided at this point that I'm not going to be live streaming it on YouTube. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be live streaming it on Twitch instead. And they're going to go up as a bonus uploads. So these are the 3 potential partner Pokemon, I'm pretty sure. They're going to go up as bonus videos, so a second upload per day for the Crash Bandicoot. And they're going to probably be 1 level an episode. So they're going to be fairly short episodes. But that's, again, because of SEO optimization. They're not going to have numbers to them either. They're just going to be called Crash Bandicoot for It's About Time and then the name of the level. And it'll be just me playing that level. Because it'll do better in search results that way. So then we actually have another Let's Play part, which is real. It's another one that's like, I'll get into why this one is on here in a moment. But it's Pokemon Light Platinum Nuzlocke Episode 12, going back to the second gym. There is a thing in this game, not this game, but Pokemon Light Platinum. We just, okay, we don't get a partner Pokemon right now. We'll just keep going, I guess. I wonder what kind of critical mission is going up there. I don't care. I'm talking about my numbers. I like numbers. There's a thing in that Pokemon ROM hack where you can... Actually, let's save state, because I'm not entirely sure what happens when you die in this game. Where you can go to the 3rd gym without doing the 2nd gym, but then I think you need the 2nd gym badge to use Rock Smash, which becomes a problem because you don't have the 2nd gym badge. So I titled it Going Back to the 2nd Gym because I used a walk through walls cheat in order to accomplish that. A lot of people probably were looking for how to go back to the 2nd gym, and my video is probably a fairly high search ranking, so that's why that's Let's Play parts is fairly high up in numbers. Then we have how to easily level up Limit Form in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, has about 7,000 views. It's a how-to video, tutorials over time, they always do well. That's why I'm doing Minecraft tutorials right now, because I'm trying to dabble a little bit back into Minecraft again. But instead of doing a Let's Play, I'm doing tutorials because one of my Let's Play parts, well, 2 of my Let's Play parts from Minecraft also got decent views. As a matter of fact, I think, like, it might be in the top, like, one of those videos might be in the top 20 already, and it's just like a month and a half old. So that's a how-to video, then the top 5 Rayman games, top 5 3D platformers, Final Fantasy 3 Episode 5 job classes, which... That one seems weird. That one seems really, really weird why that has 5,000 views. It's a really bad video as well, by the way. It's from 2013, so it's bad commentary, bad audio quality. And then the one that baffles me most of all is Pokemon Godra Episode 1 for starters. Also has about 5,000 views. Why? I'm glad it does. The views do not keep up, but it's still like... It's still getting views as well. It's still getting like about 20 to 50 views a month, which is insane. Then we have the video I actually wanted to work towards because it's a Pokemon Ranger Episode 5, the original Pokemon Ranger. And I called it Skitty Hunt, because that is where you need to find, I think, 5. The thumbnail shows 5, maybe 6, I can't see, it's too small. Skitties scattered across a city, but again, is one of those situations where people might not be able to find the Skitties, so they just go look it up on YouTube. My video apparently was a fairly high search ranking and showed a thumbnail with Skitties in it. That also does help. So people clicked on it about like 4,800 times. And then we have some more top 5, some more Let's Play parts. I mean, we have the Delta episode for Pokemon Mega Ruby. Am I just talking infinitely to you? Yeah. Oh, do I actually like need to eat? Is that what's going on here? How long have I been repeating that same dialogue? I feel like I've been repeating that dialogue for a while. So, how do I progress? Do I just talk to everybody? I guess I just talk to everybody. My school uniform is literally your uniform green. So I don't know how different that is. Yeah, so I what do I do? There's nothing to do here. I talked to everybody. Can I leave now? Oh, after talking to everybody, you can actually leave. So let's leave that there, because then we have, yeah, see, this Minecraft automatic waterless mushroom farm has 2.4 thousand views, and that was uploaded really recently. That's like June 11, 2020. So that's very recently for being on the first page of most viewed videos on my channel ever. I was gonna say it's on the same page as the video with 176,000 views, but the drop-off in like views is really insane. Because the most viewed video on my channel has about 175, let's just say 175, it's easier to say, 1,000 views, and then the second most viewed one has, I think, 72,000, then we go all the way back, like we halve every single time almost. Then we go back to 35, then 30, and then I think we sink down to about 10,000 immediately. So the drop-off is pretty big there. We have to clear this mess up. Yeah, so we're going to try to do that because we still need to do some like gameplay related stuff and not just me talking about numbers. Because if you want to hear me talk about numbers a little bit more, I do it every single month in a members only video. Silver tier and up gets to watch me talk about my YouTube analytics every single month. Talking about which videos did best, how that's going to impact me going forward, which videos didn't do so well, what I might be able to do to rookie mission, soothe the Pokemon on the beach, what I might be able to do to improve performance on videos, what series I'm going to like pay a little bit more attention to, what series I might like drop. I haven't really dropped any series yet. I was thinking after the first episode of this went up initially, I was like, this might be a candidate for like yeeting. No. I didn't mean to do that. Can I run away? Can I still run away? I can't run away from this one. Damn it. I thought I just needed to capture them all. Okay, so Starly is going to be our partner Pokemon. I wanted Pachirisu because I'm pretty sure Pachirisu is like a free heal. I think he has a recharge ability, so that would have been real nice to have. But I guess that ain't happening. Please. Oh, god damn you. That's highly not okay. Again, if I were on an actual DS console, this would be way less of an issue, but as it stands, this is really fucking annoying. No. I almost had you like 2 times already. No. Bad Starly. I don't know how I'm going to do this for the entire game, because this is stupidity incarnate. And I'm not talking about the game, I'm talking about myself. Fuck you! Okay, let's try to do this with a little folk. No! Bad Starly. I think the time needs to be a little bit longer before their like progress bar starts draining. That's just because, again, I'm playing on a less than ideal hardware setup right here. I got the goddamn Starly, thank you! Doesn't have a field move. Poke Assist is flying. Do I have to capture all 3? Please tell me I have to capture all 3. It asked me capture Starly. So I'm gonna be stuck with Starly. Let me check. Let me check if Pachirisu actually has recharge. Pokemon Ranger Shadows of Almia partner Pokemon. Oh, you can actually switch them out as the game goes on? That I never knew. Let's see on Cerebi because... Okay, so initially you have Starly, Pachirisu, and Munchlax. We did miss out on Electric Assist, which I'm pretty sure an Electric Assist is just healing you. Which really fucking sucks that we can't do that. But, You also have the possibility to get a Cricketot, a Krogunk, a Mime Junior. And then there are side quests to get a Cranidos, a Shieldon, a Chimchar, a Sneasel, a Snover, a Mischievous, another Starly. Presumably that means there's another way to get Pachirisu as well. A Machop, a Piplup, a Turtwig, a Hippopotas, and a Gible. So what you're telling me is Starly is such a low piece of shit that even if you didn't choose Starly at this point, you could still get another one later. Yet Pachirisu and Munchlax are exclusives to this specific... That is not okay. I think most of these are post-game anyway, and we're definitely not going to be doing the post-game, because have you seen my performance in this game so far? I'm doing horribly. So I guess we got a Starly now, which means that we have a Flying Assist, and I think Flying Assist is not that bad either, if I recall correctly. Too bad it doesn't give us the field move though. Would have been nice if we had the field move Fly at all times. That would have been overpowered as hell, I'm aware. But at like any ranger base, you have a Staraptor anyway. And you just have to capture it if you want to fast travel. Which actually is a very fun and interesting way of doing fast traveling. Is having the Staraptor there, but every time you do want to use it, you have to recapture it again. I think that's a very ingenious way of doing it, honestly. I think this game does a lot of things well from a gameplay and design perspective, but also in the first episode, the whole tutorial thing I was so hung up about. I still think it's very stupid how they did it. Anyway, that was today's episode, I think, and I'm pretty sure next episode is going to be the end of being in school, and we're actually going to graduate to being a ranger after 2 days of school, which would be probably a new record. And the boss fight for that is going to be a Tangrowth, which means having Starly on our team as our partner Pokemon is actually going to be beneficial, because that's going to be super effective, meaning that every circle we do should be twice the amount of points, making that fight a lot easier. And then there's also just the effect it has in general, which I think, at least in the first Pokemon range, I think it's just like tornadoes coming from your Styler, which stun things when they hit it. I don't know if that's still the case in this one. I know that grass one, lets you draw a grass trail behind your Styler. And when you, when a Pokemon walks into it, okay, I guess we're using safe state in that case. And when a Pokemon walks into it, they get stuck for a little bit, and you can just draw circles around them really quickly that way. I don't know if the powers work exactly the same anymore in this game, or if they changed it a little bit. I guess we'll be figuring that out next episode. Until then, do not forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you have enjoyed this video about other videos. I know, it's revolutionary. I'll see you all back next time. Bye.